Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Adams gets his final warning. Griezmann becoming a modern great.
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Looking for the run. Oh, fallen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? They've got to throw in. McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's a cute ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neymar makes a dash for it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. And he can clear it away. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. Chance for a shot! Oh, crossbar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Can he get on the end of this? Lee Kang-in was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, there's a probing ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Colorado Springs looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now, can they get him away? And he was alert to it. Batistuta. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Vieira clears. And it's Neymar. Tries to play it through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Colorado Springs come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Colorado Springs just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out.
Oh, good climb! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Colorado Springs are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And here's Del Piero, and he's got away from him. And Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Good reason for optimism here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pepe, not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Forlan! That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. And this is Batistuta. Pepe does really well to win the ball there. And Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now there's a... And the shot! It's in! Just 1 in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
And the finish! And that's a sharp finish!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Aimed beyond the defence. That's been cut out, well played. Well read, nice interception. And here's Griezmann. Look at the space. Del Piero! And that really should have been that.
Del Piero really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
So, third corner of the game. He leaps for it! Another one of football's and how moments. Now it's Del Piero. Hullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Takes a shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Vieira. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And here's Griezmann. Beckenbauer wins the duel this time. Now it's Forlan. Thuram looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Pull it. Oh, just still try from distance. Off the post. McAllister. And that is that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Griezmann picking up the Man of the Match award. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No one...
Hato! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Ribery. Some intricate passing, looking to progress. It's Eto'o! Good strike, quite an alarm.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Succumbs to the pressure. He's going for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Thuram. No, he's not going to get any further than that. That is good strength. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Searching pass he's played there. He's being urged to shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Nicely worked. Colorado Springs do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the counter is on. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he decides to... And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Nedved. Pato. And this is Pat. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
No, again there's no way through. Ambitious ball here. Just about up to the hour now. Xavi Alonso. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Pato. Colorado Springs couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Ribéry. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this of Cruyff! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Howson attempts a clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second back. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Albania are looking to break at pace. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No luck with that dink over the top.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Nedved. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Pato. That's a little off target. And it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Pato. And the referee brings it to a close. Colorado Springs have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Pato, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Colorado Springs effectively played.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Over to the right flank. And this is Messi. He's in a good position here. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Pato. And this is Cruyff. Rodri. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
That's a shade optimistic. and claimed it back swiftly. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the pass is intercepted. And he's well positioned here. Messi. Mateus. Ribery. And it's Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Baresi. Rodri. 30 minutes gone. Mateus. Mateus! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nepal with the corner. They're first. Colorado Springs are looking to go forward now. Rodri, Neymar, Cruyff, and the counter is on. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
John Shawley! Marvellous goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that...
And that is all they have time for. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Colorado Springs just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Colorado Springs can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. The second half is up and running.
Colorado Springs, definitely.
And Cruyff! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely. Finish. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Messi. Goulet. Zanetti has it in a wide position. Forced to go back. He's on it. Can he get away?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Now it's Cruyff. And here's Pato. Oh, it's a great ball here. Time and again they are repelled. And he shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nepal have the chance to go the other way.
Colorado Springs are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, this is a great real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. And now they can spring out of defence. Caught offside that time. Van Dijk. Colorado Springs, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. Van Dijk. For Messi. And here's Doué. And it's Doué. Xavi Alonso. Adriano. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Fernando Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he spark a counter here? Van Dijk cuts it out. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good-looking ball. Doué. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Van Dijk. Mateus. 5 minutes to add. Luis Suarez. He's got away. Mateus. And here's Suarez. Doué. And Mateus. And there goes the final whistle. Colorado Springs are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And here's Musiala. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero gets on his bike and on the move. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Griezmann. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
He is through here. Del Piero. He's gone for goal! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Hullet. Xabi Alonso. Can he get on? And the shot! Nearly, but not quite. And we have our very first corner. Maldini herring after the ball here. Great chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Oh, what a mistake! That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Colorado Springs have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. And it's been hooked away. Xabi Alonso. Colorado Springs heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Xabi Alonso. Now Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's made its way to him. Xabi Alonso. Mateus. Musiala, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Cannavaro. That's the end of the first 45. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Colorado Springs looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Just the keeper in, and he shoots! And that's in! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift. Del Piero! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Colorado Springs go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, this looks sharp. Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, easy pickings there. Shifted upfield. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And Del Piero! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Mateus. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Musiala. Musiala! Off the post. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Del Piero. Now, can they get him away? It's Griezmann! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
It's their second corner of the game. Del Piero goes short. And here's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a hit! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, power or guile, what's it going to be?
Well, it looks very much like he's taken this on. From this distance, it's pretty inviting.
That is some save from Khan! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
So, third corner of the game. Griezmann with the short one. And this is Cruyff. Tries a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Mateus. Gerrard. Musiala. This looks promising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jokeres is onto this.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
4 extra minutes added on. Bullet who can single-handedly make a difference. Mateus. And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Lam gets across to intercept that. And they've got a throw. That's going across goal. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Cruyff! And he can clear it away. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior making good progress. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is... Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lahm delivers. And he's there to clear it. And it's Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. That's going to go a long way. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Dani Olmo. Colorado Springs have the chance to go the other way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So right back into the action.
Colorado Springs are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in its...
Tries one from range! Johan Cruyff, unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
Oh, that was magnificent. What a way to stamp your ability on a game. Not necessarily pivotal, but it has most definitely shifted momentum.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's intervened well there. Edmilson. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Dani Olmo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and
he's in one-on-one. And Cruyff! And that's in. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's a...
Mackay! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Xavi Alonso. Colorado Springs, close now to seeing this one through to the end. Big chance! And that is doing no harm at all. And he was quick to react. Cruyff finds himself offside. Edmilson. Short changes him with that pass. Xavi Alonso. Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Colorado Springs pull through, sometimes by hook. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has been cut short. And here's Ribéry. And this is Hullet. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Colorado Springs with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's had a shot! Rude Hullet! Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And we have liftoff. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Colorado Springs are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries to play it through. Diouf. That's good play. Gerrard. He's on it. Can he get away? Caught offside that time. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Vieira. Rijkaard cuts it out. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Nicely shaped ball. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's quick to return it. Diouf showed he's having a pop! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Del Piero. Lam. Nicely weighted ball. Ribéry. Van Dijk was in no mood for it. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Colorado Springs leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Colorado Springs just about ahead. 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Colorado Springs currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And that would have been some goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
And he's been shifted off it. Diouf going about things with real menace. Can he get it through? Colorado Springs just about have their noses in front. It is the and a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Del Piero. Well read, nice interception. Olise.
Colorado Springs have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's Girassi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end
Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Gerrard. Rashford. And the pass is intercepted. Olise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Ribery.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Del Piero.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lovely ball shot, surely! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. Antonetti. Olise. Lam cannot be beaten that easily. Xavi Alonso. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Juve is onto this. Good claim. No margin for error there. And there goes the final whistle. Colorado Springs can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Bullet taking in the accolades, having been... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Colorado Springs with the corner. They're first.
Oh, great goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Griezmann. Hullet. And he's decided to go for it. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Thuram. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bale makes a move down the right. Lahm did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Lahm. Aimed at the far side. Pepe getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. Nicely spread. Bale gets into a good position. He has found the way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's on the finish! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Colorado Springs are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And here's Aubameyang. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Xavi Alonso. Colorado Springs heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he get it through? Maldini spots it and intercepts. Vieira. Hullet. And it's Xavi Alonso. And that has been cut short. Xavi Alonso. Griezmann. Cruyff. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Nice looking ball. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Colorado Springs are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Hullet. Xavi Alonso.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
And it's Hullet. Pirlo. And here's Yaya Toure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Azar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram goes long. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, that looks a decent ball. And he's cut it out. Bale. Tries to play it through. Bale picks it up out wide. Shoots! And that was probably asking just too much. Pepe is there and he can get that clear. Colorado Springs are looking to go forward now. Yaya Toure. And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he get on the end of this? Hullet. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Hullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that...
Messi! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Colorado Springs finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And that's a dangerous ball. It's Griezmann! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Colorado Springs with the corner. They're first. England are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball! Del Piero! Oh, crossbar! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Now it's Scholes. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lam produces the perfect tackle there. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Colorado Springs really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Petit. England are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily...
And Del Piero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Xavi Alonso. Vieira. Maldini. Tries to pass it through. That pass has been well intercepted. Spread to the right. Scholes. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. Well read, nice interception.
Colorado Springs truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Del Piero shoots! Alessandro Del Piero, another ice-cool goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That could spell trouble. Oh, good ball. And this is Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Colorado Springs clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
This is their second corner of the game. And a few accusing looks coming his way. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Lam. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Pedri. And Mateus. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Casado. Howson. And this is Griezmann. And this is Del Piero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Howson getting this one clear. Scholes. And here's Vieri. Vieri showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Cruyff. Chance for a shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Hullet. Griezmann. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieri. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. And it's Scholes. Vieri. Big chance! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have movement on both benches. England look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this.
It's Luis Suarez! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands... Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Pato.
Alexander Pato really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Spread to the right. Lahm venturing down the left. And here's Nedved. Tries to pass it. Tries a shot! No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Can he get it through? Dani Olmo. Griezmann. Nedved. Now it's Cruyff. Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's Vieira. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Dani Olmo. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Now it's Pato. And this is Nedved. Lahm, aimed at the far side. Oh, that was vital. Decent chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Some good work on the right flank here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Pato. Xavi Alonso. Del Piero. Tries to play it through. He's being urged to shoot. Xavi Alonso.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. And smartly reclaimed. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Colorado Springs clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Del Piero has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's Kimmich. Great vision. Vieri receives it in a wide position. Colorado Springs, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Danny Olmo. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. And it's been hooked away. Colorado Springs have reclaimed it. He is through. It's Pato! And it's in! You don't keep those outs. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Nedved. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Cruyff. And this is Pato. Decent chance! Superb from Pato!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Pumas finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Shevchenko. Colorado Springs do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
That's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Donatoni. Aimed beyond the defence. Cleared away. Pumas have it back and can go again. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Kunde promptly onto that, and that is that. Short changes him with that pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Nicely spread.
That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. That's been cut out, well played. Granit Xhaka.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is... And Christ! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Takes the shot! He is just caressing the ball. Shevchenko. That's a little off target. And we've reached half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Colorado Springs firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. And here is the first touch of the second half. Granit Xhaka.
Colorado Springs have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That could spell trouble. Always goal side. Messi! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Edmilson. And they win it back again. David De Gea. Knocks it into space. Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pumas with the corner. They're first. Thuram clears it away. Colorado Springs are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. David De Gea. And here's Lopez. Now it's Girassi. Colorado Springs in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Pato, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. Granit Xhaka. Now it's Lopez, and it's made its way to him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Donatoni. Now it's Girassi. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation.
Pumazunam seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
David De Gea. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's managed to get free. Driving on and making good progress. Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. David Villa coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
A case now of complete control. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Colorado Springs clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Just 5 minutes left. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long if he's allowed to.
It's Adriano! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Zanetti. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Strong running down that left flank. McAllister. Chance to deliver. Thuram getting this one clear. That's a lovely, neat pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Griezmann, very much a man of this moment. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's anyone's ball now. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is good strength. McAllister, he has found the way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Colorado Springs really could have done without this. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, just one winner. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And here's Inzaghi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Adriano aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that's been won straight back. McAllister. Real chance! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's picked his way through. De Gea claims comfortably.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's McAllister. And he was alert to it. Nedved.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
McAllister. And it's half-time. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Pato. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's shifting from McAllister! They want to be quick to recover this. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pato. Now it's Bale.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's a goal kick. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that's really well manoeuvred. Colorado Springs, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Marquinhos clears without hesitation. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Konate producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mbappe. Vieira. Now it's Pato. Knocks it into space. Bullet! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Half an hour gone in the second half. Tries to pass it through. Now the ball in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caught offside that time. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Played out to the left flank. And this is Hullet. Lahm in towards the back stick. And now they can clear their lines. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, shooting chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Nedved is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Mateus, that is a great pick out. He's free, he has got space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Mateus plays it short, has a look and plays it forward. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Colorado Springs are looking to go forward now. And this is Cruyff. Oh, the ball's come loose. It's Luis Suarez! It's there! The first significant strike. So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hullet getting forward. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! About as smooth as it gets. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Thuram, and he's played it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's bustling through here. Aimed beyond the defence. Shot a goal! And it's in! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd
shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific effort! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Colorado Springs heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And the shot's on here. Maldini. Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Cruyff, and he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
It's a promising, towering header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Kunde. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Out of play for a goal kick. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial...
It's fallen! Good strike, quite an alarm. And he's been shifted off it. Griezmann did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Chiellini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
It's played through for him. Brilliantly cut out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
Manchester really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is...
Chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Totti. And he was quick to react. Vieira. And it's Nedved. Rijkaard. Good purposeful running this. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Totti. A probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nedved. Oh, it's Pato! And he's done it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Referee has just said play on. Oh, easy pickings there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Pato. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncommon. And a chance! And he's there to get it away. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Colorado Springs already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's going for goal! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nedved. And here's Griezmann. No, that's been intercepted. Long ball upfield. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He won't be happy with that one. Colorado Springs looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Jupe. Half-time getting close now. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Vieira makes the interception. Xavi Alonso. Dink through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Griezmann! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Colorado Springs really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Colorado Springs can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Colorado Springs leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. And it's Griezmann. Some really good ball movement. Baresi. Nice looking ball. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He is through here. Good claim. No margin for error there.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Forlan. And he can thump it away. Goes looking wide. Forlan. Ah, that's a fine interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than...
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Colorado Springs choosing to make the first change. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's Bale! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. And they've got their lead back. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And in a trice, the substitution. Surely! And there's a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
Forlan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Rijkaard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Lahm. Out for a throw. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Played into space. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. How do you look back on the game? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Has a look and plays it forward. Pull it. Here's Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Kukçu. Vardiol. Haaland. Can he finish? That's another chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been knocked clear. That's going across goal. Impressive jump. Goal! Republic of Korea! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be.
Pull it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And it's Azar.
Might want to be careful there.
Del Piero.
Colorado Springs are really in a position where...
It's Griezmann! Oh, good finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Colorado Springs restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vieira. Griezmann. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run.
South Korea really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Now the ball in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Del Piero. Now it's Cruyff. No, it's come to nothing. Vardiol. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we are back underway. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Shevchenko. Good read, needed to be. Vieira clears it away. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there. Colorado Springs, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Now it's Haaland. Pullet calmly anticipates. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Griezmann. Now it's Griezmann.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Dunk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nah, he's had it taken off him. And this is Shevchenko. Hazard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he was quick to react. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Shevchenko. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The end. Time is up. So it is something for both, but Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you? And Del Piero! They want to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kante calmly anticipates. Short changes him with that pass. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Rijkaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Del Piero. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Zanetti. Neither side yet able to find the net. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Colorado Springs really could have done without this. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the...
He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Maldini gets across to intercept that. McAllister. Hullet. Lahm. Lahm plays... Bullish header! He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Bale. Colorado Springs with the corner. They're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now there's a... And the finish! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
He's in a great chance! And he's straight offside. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's it, 45 minutes up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. We're on the move again.
Colorado Springs can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Great ball, Ibrahimovic! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Some resolute defending there. Colorado Springs, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space, and that has been cut short. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Cruyff.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Messi. Now it's Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Well timed, excellent interception. Pull it. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Bale.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Deftly away.
Colorado Springs really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Bale. And it's Hullet. Hullet! And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Adriano receives it in a good position here. And he's there to get it away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
That's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment.